Hi everyone, this is Irfan Akbari, and in this video we want to continue our tutorial about Proteus software. First of all, if you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I will share lots of the video like this one in my YouTube channel. So let's get started. In Proteus application, which we are installed in last session, we have lots of menus in here and there, and there are lots of options in here. I will talk just about the necessary ones, and we will get familiar with other ones in during the other lessons. So when you want to create a new project, as we saw in previous session, you can go to File menu, and after that click on New Project. Because I have already a project in here, this message shows, and I will click on No because I didn't want to save it. So we are here. When we start the Proteus program, we can click, as I said, we can click on File and New Project. In here we can type the name of project that we want to create. For example, I want to type test 1, for example, and excuse me. In here we can browse and choose the path that we want to save our project in. For example, I want to save it in, for example, my document, and in the folder which is named is test. After that I will click on select folder and click next, finish. And we should wait a moment. In here you can see paper things and something like that, that there is a center and a border all around it. We can zoom by this tool. As I click on it, it will zoom, and we can zoom out by this tool. I can click on this tool, and for example, if I zoom out like this and click on this tool, you can see that I have the workspace full screen, and I can use this one to zoom on a specific area. For example, I want to zoom in here, so I will choose that tool and select the area that I want to zoom on it, and after that I will be zoomed on the position that I wanted. There are lots of menus and icons in here that you can use them. The first of all is selection mode, that when you click on it, it's the default mode of the Proteus application. The other icon is component mode, that when you click on it, you can press P, which is located in here, or press key excuse me, or you can press P key on keyboard. And for example, when I click on P in here, I can type the name of the component that I want to use in the schematic. For example, I want to type res for resistor, and it will be here. And when I double click on the device, the device name will be shown in here. For example, I want to type cap, and there's a capacitor in here. In here you can see the PCB preview, and in here you can see the schematic preview. In here there are lots of library that has the devices that contain the name that you are typing here. For example, I want to add cap from device library, and when I double click on it, it will be in here. After that, when I choose all the components which I need, I will click on OK, and by clicking on each of the components which I add in here, the pencil, my pointer will be like a pencil, and for example, I want to zoom the entire sheet, and when I click on the sheet, I will have the component in my sheet in here, and when I click for the second time, it will be fixed on the sheet. I can move the component by click on it, and after that click again and move my cursor. Excuse me. Move my cursor in here, my pointer in here, and for example, I want to add a capacitor too. I will click on the capacitor. My pointer will be like a pencil, and when I click on the sheet, you can see that the capacitor will be on the sheet. I click for a second time, and now I have a resistor and a capacitor in my sheet. We will talk about making circuit and making schematic in Proteus, but this is just an introduction to all the menus in most interesting menus in Proteus application. So you will have, for example, terminals mode in here, which you have lots of terminals in here. Input, output, power. For example, you have power terminal in here, and ground, which is really necessary in every circuit we draw in Proteus application. We also have a graph mode in here, which there are lots of graphs in here. And probe mode, for example, that you can use to know what is the voltage of place of a circuit, and current one. Also, we have a visual instruments mode in here. You have a visual oscilloscope in here, a logic analyzer, counter timer, for example, and lots of other things. For example, I2C debugger, which is used in microcontroller circuits, and for example, AC voltmeter, DC ampermeter, DC voltmeter, and lots of other things. For example, wattmeter and other things. You can also draw graphic boxes. For example, in here you can create a rectangle by double clicking on sheet, and you can type by this option to the graphic text mode, and when you click on sheet, you can type your string. For example, I want to type FE Akbari, and after that, when you can use lots of fonts which are installed on your PC. I will choose a default font in here, and you can choose the height in inches. I will type, for example, 1/2 inch, and you can use bold, italic, and the preview will be in here. And when you click on OK, you will have your text on the screen. There are lots of other things in here. For example, when you are in component mode or any other point on any other component menus, you can use these rotate clockwise and rotate anti-clockwise to rotate your component that you are seeing in here. For example, I will click on this option, and you will that the capacitor schematic in here will be rotate. I also can use this one, and when I click on cap, I can have a capacitor which has rotate 19 degrees. That is shown in here, and you can also change it. For example, I will type 45 degree in here. No, I cannot do it. Just 90, minus 90, minus 180, minus and positive 270, and 0. There were all necessary and important menus which are in Proteus application, and in the next session we start to make some circuit and do something interesting in this application. I will see you in the next session. If you don't like this video, please like it, and if you don't subscribe to our channel, please subscribe to it, and because we will have lots of interesting videos for you. Thanks, be happy, and goodbye.